Hello and welcome to the Neolife Healthy Living Community Group, and I'm so excited to get to share with you my favorite product tonight. My name is Stephanie and I was told I need to stay under 10 minutes, and I did some digging and researching today, so I'm going to try and get through all of it in less than 10 minutes. I'm sure it'll be like close to 6. Anyway, my favorite product is salmon oil. And I know I'm not alone in this. Salmon oil is pretty incredible. But there are so many benefits to it that maybe you didn't even know about. We all know that it is good for your brain health and inflammation and heart health. It's even clinically proven to reduce inflammation by 68% in just 8 weeks. And that is all stuff that we talk about all the time in Neolife, and we hear about it all the time. It's in the Pro Vitality Pack, and it's just such a great product. But personally, the reason why I wanted to share it was because it helps me with my endometriosis. I have this inflammatory disease that flares up every month, and I use 8 salmon oil on the flare up, and as soon as I take it 15 minutes later, I feel 100% better every single time, and it doesn't come back until the next flare up the following month. So it's incredible. I use it as a pain reliever. Migraine headaches, same thing. So it can be used for that, but it's also good to use regularly. And what I did today was I really studied Dr. Jim McAfee's newsletters. I went through all his newsletters for like the last 30 years, and I highlighted bits and pieces of all the newsletters I could find that had anything to do with the salmon oil, so I could share that with you and hopefully teach you something you have not heard yet. So I'm going to get right in, and if I look like I'm reading, it's because I'm quoting Jim McAfee's newsletters. Most degenerative diseases have an inflammatory component. Omega-3 fats are not only responsible for some of the most important regulatory tissue hormones in the body, but they also serve as critical structural materials for building healthy nerve and glandular tissue. It is impossible to have healthy eyes or a properly functioning brain without a generous supply of the right kind of omega-3s. So what are these omega-3s? There's 8 of them, which our company is the only one that has all 8. They are ALA, STA, ETRA, ETA, EPA, HPA, DPA, and DHA. If you have heard of any of those, it's probably the EPA, the DPA, and the DHA. Those are the most common ones, and those are the ones we're going to really focus on what they're good for tonight. But brain function is helped by the DHA, which is the primary structural component of the brain, nerve, and eye tissue. Specifically, omega-3s are the most significant for memory function. This fact can decrease the risk of memory deterioration as well as help enhancing the brain function of children. So it can prevent Alzheimer's, dementia, and it can also help children in with learning disabilities, ADD, and those kinds of things. And in utero, if the mother takes salmon oil, it helps the baby's brain develop, and so much better than without it. 2 studies have shown that plant-based sources of omega-3s are not an effective means of increasing tissue levels of EPA. So we'll talk about EPA in a minute. Studies done at Tufts University found that 10 major brands of fish oil had only 38% of all the EPA that was on the label. And when they tested Neolife's had at least 100% of what they claimed on the label, if not more. So cold water fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are loaded with anti-cancer fats, such as the EPA and DPA, and had a 44%, which slow down the spreading of cancer and stimulate immune functions, which help the body fight cancer. So I think that's really exciting because it can slow down the spreading of cancer. A study in Finland found that the top fifth of the study group with the highest intake of DHA and DPA had a 44% reduced risk of acute coronary events compared with people that had a lower intake of DHA and DPA. DPA appears to concentrate in heart tissue and may play an important role in the structure and proper functioning of the heart muscle. So this is like essential. Athletes, people who exercise routinely, they have swelling in their muscles, which is inflammation, right? The quality oils in salmon oil have been shown to decrease some markers of inflammation as much as 100-fold. Salmon oil also provides the raw material to build healthy eyes, brain, and nerve cells. It improves coordination and decreases the risk of injuries for older people who are exercising a lot. Fish oil also produces similar benefits to aspirin, but does not have the harmful side effects that aspirin can have. Continuous use of aspirin can lead to gastrointestinal bleeding and accelerate progression towards osteoporosis. So salmon oil is a much safer option. And the last thing that I am going to touch on is the omega-3 fatty acids that help mental health. So omega-3s are really critical for the full proper functioning of vitamin B. So they work together synergistically. And the brain is one of the most biochemically complex and energy demanding structures in the human body. It should not be a surprise to us that mental health stems from brain health, right? Salmon oil can help with phobias, manic depressive symptoms, schizophrenia, postpartum depression, major depression, bipolar disorder, ADD. All these things can be helped with salmon oil. All right, so we are having a raffle for a $50 Amazon gift card. If you comment 8 omegas in the comments, you will be entered to win the raffle for this event, this wellness event. So that's all I got. Thanks so much. Hope you have a great night. Bye.